Alright, so for those of you who haven't heard about this by now, Bethesda recently announced that they would be updating Fallout 4 in 2023 in a really weird way. Again, they didn't really make a big article or announcement about this. It was sort of just a little, I think, a description on one of their, again, the Fallout 25th anniversary posts, and they didn't really, again, explain a whole lot about it. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a new copy of the game or anything like that. Although they did confirm there is going to be new Creation Club content, next-gen port, it does look like, better graphics, all of that type of stuff. And this looks like DLC content in general. So in honor of that, I've decided to actually, you know, kind of connect and combine is probably the better word. My Fallout 4 2023 update video and my Fallout 4 Creation Club 2023 video and put it all together for you guys in this one big, sexy, I don't know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson looking ass video. Is that, I just realized, saying that out loud, that might be kind of gay by me. I'm not gonna lie, but it's probably not anything more gay than what I've previously said before. But you know what? We've got a lot to talk about. We've got, again, Fallout 4 update, DLC, next-gen stuff, all of the above. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So Bethesda just revealed two huge new bits of information for me to talk about on this channel about Fallout 4 and what the future of that looks like in 2023. They actually did this in their new Fallout 25-year anniversary article, which was posted a couple days ago. And the two things they really talked about, one of them consisted of the Creation Club, which you guys know I'm a pretty big fan of. Like, I'm literally almost as big of a fan of the Creation Club as I am of Abella Danger stepsister videos. So again, you know damn well the quality of that shit is very, very good. So that means I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the Creation Club is what I'm trying to get at here. But the other thing they talked about is actually a new version of Fallout 4 potentially coming in 2023. So again, before I get into that, I would like to say that I will be talking about the Creation Club in a different video. So definitely stay tuned for that. It should be coming out, I wouldn't imagine, not long after this one. Again, it literally might come out quicker than it takes for me to watch a Mia Khalifa video. So you never actually know when that's going to be come out. It will most likely be very fast though, as I just said. But again, we're going to be talking about the new information that Bethesda revealed about Fallout 4 in 2023, where they go on to say that Fallout 4 is going next gen. Prepare for the future. Our next gen update is coming to Fallout 4, coming in 2023. This free update will be available for Xbox Series X/S, the PlayStation 5, and Windows PC systems, including performance mode features for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, and even more bonuses like Creation Club content. Again, they didn't reveal a trailer or anything to this. They really haven't released much information about it at all, so which makes me think that they probably don't have a lot to go on right now, which is kind of alarming considering you would think this would be a pretty easy thing they could get done, and that way would release probably early next year, which it can mean a lot of things. First of all, the big one that I think it means is this will not be like a new, brand new, like detached version, like, you know, what the new Elder Scrolls Skyrim 20 billion year special edition, whatever it was called, version was. I think it was like the 10-year special edition. I don't think it will be a new version like that gets added to the next gen consoles, which kind of sucks. It would have been awesome if they released a new next gen version, even though you have to pay like quite a bit of cash for that, which would suck. It still would be really awesome because they would probably spend a whole lot more into doing, you know, what they did with the Skyrim one, where they added a bunch of free DLC, which was all the Creation Club stuff, improved the graphics, the frame rate, everything about the game just felt better. It would have been really awesome if they did that. It doesn't look like that, though. Again, I'll talk about what I think it will be in a second, but one thing to note is there's actually a Twitter page called Cheap Ass Gamer. What a name. That makes me very happy inside. I don't know who these guys are, but it's a fantastic name. They actually have a little thing saying, news, Fallout 4 will be getting a Steelbook Game of the Year release on the 28th, GameStop exclusive. Guessing because of the 25th year anniversary stuff. Again, this is a little bit weird, like, it's coming out in 2022. It has a, yeah, again, the Steelbook is here. I'm imagining what this Game of the Year edition will be. Like, hold on a second, guys. Let me just go to my stash of heroin. I mean video games over here. Whip out the ultimate Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition on PS4. I would imagine basically what it is a very similar thing to this, just as a Steelbook. So, yeah. Touchdown. Fuck. Anyway, I would imagine it's just going to be a Steelbook. There's going to be nothing too much to it. And if you want to know what a Steelbook looks like, here we go. Fallout 76 Steelbook. That's what the Steelbook to this game looked like. And I would imagine the Fallout 4 one is going to be a completely new thing. Will this be a worldwide thing? I don't know. Like, I'm not going to go spend $100 just to get my third disc copy of Fallout 4, just to get a freaking Steelbook. I'm not sure. It's GameStop, which is, I think GameStop is Canada and America. Does Canada have GameStop, or is there EB Games as well? I know EB Games is like everyone else, I think. Like Australia, New Zealand, we have EB Games, which is just GameStop with a funkier name. So, again, that might be the version there. But at the end of the day, will that be the special edition? No. Basically, what this special edition will essentially be is just an update to Fallout 4 on next-gen consoles. It obviously won't be an update on PS4. It won't be an update on Xbox One, which I have in each way I pointed. Obviously, don't think I'm just a crazy guy pointing everywhere. But essentially what it will be is an update that comes to your PS5 console, Xbox Series X console, and the PC console, which will automatically, I think, add a better frame rate, which will hopefully not be attached to the game, because we know in previous Bethesda games, when you increase your frame rate and shit like that, the game just moves faster. It's so stupid, I know, but I think what there's going to be is there's going to be a better frame rate. I think there'll be better graphics, obviously, for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Maybe not the PC. The PC already has a graphics pack, which we, of course, know about, or a texture pack, or whatever you want to call it. So maybe it will be on there as well. But essentially, what this means is hopefully your game won't be crashing as much when you go into, like, the main area of Fallout 4. Main area of Boston. We all know that, like, on PS4 and Xbox One, that shit crashes so much now, especially if you've got mods on, especially with Creation Club stuff installed. For some reason, it just likes to crash, which is just not good. But on the PS5 and Xbox Series X and the PC, with an increased frame rate, and I guess, yeah, I would assume it would be better, but with how, like, corrupt and glitched out Fallout 4 still is, maybe not. But again, I'm still hoping out for the best, that the game will somehow function faster now and be able to load it just so it doesn't explode and turn it off and burn your PS5. Like, let's just hope that doesn't happen. But again, those are a couple of things that happen. It's essentially a new update to Fallout 4, it looks like. Will most likely be coming out early next year. Considering Starfield doesn't have a release date and they still said first half of next year, I'm imagining it's going to be as late as they can push it. My prediction will probably be about July. I think E3 is usually June or July, so they'll probably tease it as much as they can there and then release the game in like July or something, late July, to still kind of meet that first half of the year. I know it's not, I mean, July is the 7th, so it's not really the first half of the year, but I think Bethesda can push it, if you know what I mean. So I definitely feel like that's when it might potentially come out. And this Fallout 4 Special Edition, maybe like a first 3 months type of thing. It might be like a March or a February, I think. And then they'll, of course, release the new Creation Clubs with it. All that type of stuff. Again, if I spoke a little fast in this video, I am just more excited than a horny dog right now. I'm just all over the place. It's like me every time I see a new flick of Sydney Sweeney. Jesus Christ, man, I'm all over the place. I'm like combusting with excitement, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about my wife like that, but yeah, if any of you talk about it like that, there's going to be consequences, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, new Fallout 4 update coming next year. Increased frame rate. I'm assuming increased graphic resolution. Will there be bigger size mods? No. Bethesda apparently have already made that clear. They're not increasing the mod size of like 5 gigabytes or 2 gigabytes, whatever it is on the PS5 and all that type of stuff. Apparently because it resets your mod order and all that shit, so that's just very unfortunate. To do it, they'd have to release a new Fallout 4 on disc apparently, so that's, as we know, probably not going to be happening. But in the sense to kind of catch you guys up, Bethesda recently revealed an article talking about their big 25-year anniversary about Fallout. And in the article, for some reason down the bottom, they talk about a new update that is coming to Fallout 4 in 2023, which, as I said at the start of the video, I talk about all of that in the previous one, so I highly recommend going and checking that out. But what they also talk about that I didn't talk about in my previous video is the fact that we are getting new Fallout 4 Creation Club content in 2023. This is not a drill. Bethesda have confirmed it. Again, for those of you who haven't seen that video, I basically read out this little thing, but that Bethesda say Fallout 4 is going next gen. Prepare for the future. A next gen update is coming to Fallout 4. Coming in 2023, this free update will be available for your Xbox Series X/S, the PlayStation 5, and Windows PC systems, including performance mode features for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, and even more bonuses for the Creation Club content. Bethesda basically confirming we're finally getting the Fallout 4 Creation Club content that we have been waiting for so long. Again, if you guys haven't been up to date with the Creation Club, essentially Bethesda stopped updating it in I think December 2019 or January 2020, where they did say new content will be coming, but we just never got it. Fast forward, everyone was like, oh, there's no Creation Club content because of COVID. But then at the end of 2020, a Bethesda developer did actually confirm that we would be getting an update to the Creation Club soon, and that they had been working on a lot of content, and we would just have to be patient, and it would eventually come. Of course, it never came, and a couple months later, we got the renowned article pretty much confirming that Bethesda are getting sued. Essentially, what Bethesda were getting sued by is people were really not happy that they were not getting all the Creation Club for free. And what I mean by that is, when Bethesda were releasing their DLC for Fallout 4, they actually decided to release something called the Season Pass. In the Season Pass, they did guarantee that all DLC from here on would be free and all included if you bought this Season Pass. Again, a year or two later, Bethesda would release a Creation Club where they would state that the new creations would be not only like paid mods, but mini DLC is what they described them as. Mini DLC was a much nicer way of saying these are paid mods. Essentially, because they said they were mini DLC, everyone and their dad who owned the Season Pass was like, big middle finger to you, Todd Howard, give me my free shit. And they didn't end up doing it. I think Bethesda did end up getting sued. I don't know if they won or not. I wouldn't imagine it won. They won, considering we never got the new Creation Club content. That was a very bad sign to show that Bethesda did not win this. But then, a little hope came where Skyrim was actually getting re-released for the 18th different time for, I believe, its 10-year anniversary, where Bethesda confirmed that they would be adding a ton of new Creation Club content. So I think a lot of it for free, and of course they've been including, I think, some as paid ones as well. pretty much calling it a new DLC size stuff. And yeah, they added like 1,000 new items or something like that. Something ridiculous. And everyone was like, we're getting a new Fallout 4 Creation Club content. We never got it. Until now, Bethesda have finally mentioned it for the first time in forever. I'm not Aladdin, I'm not going to attempt to sing, although I am jealous of the bloke for landing that Naomi Watts girl. God damn, bro. I'm just lacking out here on these streets, man, while some bro was freaking flying around on a magic carpet and pulling the baddest chick in India or something. Like, what the hell, man? Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. It's been a long time since Bethesda have confirmed anything to do with the Creation Club. But of course, we now finally have it again. They've been very active with the Creation Club as of late. Due to the 25th anniversary of Fallout, they've been basically giving away stuff like my dad gave me away to the fire department where I was eventually picked up. Pretty much the equivalent. He gave me away for free. Bethesda are giving shit away for free. Again, I do feel a little bit bad for some of these items just being tossed away for 100% off. That's how I felt. Anyway, we're getting off track again. And that joke sucked balls. But what I'm trying to say is Bethesda have been very active on the Creation Club recently. Basically, giving stuff away for 100%, 50% off, and 75% off. They have been discounting stuff like GameStop and EB Games. Like, every time you go onto the side and go to one of those joints, basically they've got 100 different banners outside of their stores saying 100% off games, promotions, this and that. Bethesda felt the same way. They copied and pasted GameStop/EB Games and just gave a shit ton of stuff away for the Creation Club. But I think this was another way to get people reminded about it, get people back in touch with it, just for them to know that the Creation Club is still active. And not just that, we're going to be giving away a bunch of free new content, next year. I'm assuming all of this content as well will be the content that they were working on in 2020, potentially early 2021. I have a feeling they didn't really work on any other content above like January 2021 and like 2022 due to the lawsuit, this and that. But now that the lawsuit is most likely settled, they're just like, shit, we'll give it all away. And yeah, I do hope it is a little bit of a content. Will it be as much as Skyrim? No. You're dreaming. Bethesda really ramped up production on the Creation Club for the Skyrim re-release. Just because they were re-releasing the game, they knew they could make a bunch of money, especially if they advertised it as free DLC would be coming with it if you bought the game. It encouraged a lot of people to buy it. But at the end of the day, adding these free Creation Club to just an update to Fallout 4 is not going to encourage much people at all to really go and do it. It would if they were re-releasing Fallout 4, but from what it looks like, they are not doing that. It's just going to be a free update that you get on the PS5, that you get on the Xbox Series X, and that you get on the PC. So, essentially, Fallout 4 is getting updated, and Bethesda are going to be delivering us a bunch of new Creation Club content. Don't get as excited as the Skyrim fellas who love that game, because we're not getting as much as them, unfortunately. I can already tell you now. Again, as I said, the reason they gave them a lot is because they re-released the game. This is just an update for PS5 and Xbox Series X and PC to accommodate for 4K TVs, to boost the frame rate. They're not really doing anything else. They're not re-releasing it, meaning they're probably just going to give away this Creation Club content as a little bonus, a little sweetener. Would it be cool if they kept adding stuff? Of course it would be. I don't think they're going to really add any more though. I don't think anyone's worked on any new content. I think this is just all the scrapped content from 2020 and early 2021, very early 2021, that we of course never ever got to see. So again, this is going to be really interesting to see how this of course does pan out. If you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest Fallout content, Fallout news, Creation Club content, all of the above. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you guys excited that we are getting new content, or are you guys not? Of course, I would very much like to know. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.